Hey, what's up, you guys? I'm Jaquan,
I'm Jasmine.
and welcome to the
Film
Film Spill.
Spill. So today, guys, we're going to be reviewing seasons 1, 2, 3, and 4 of Ozark. This is a drama series, and here is a summary. Marty Bird is a financial planner who relocates his family from Chicago to a summer resort community in the Ozarks. With wife Wendy and their 2 kids in tow, Marty is on the move after a money laundering scheme goes wrong, forcing him to pay off a substantial debt to a Mexican drug lord in order to keep his family safe. While the bird's fate hangs in the balance, the dire circumstances force the fractured family to reconnect.
Yeah. So I really enjoy Ozark. Just everything about the show is really dope. I was stuck between a 4 and a 3, but I feel like a 3.5. So I'm gonna just say a 3 is the perfect rating for the show. I'm just gonna get to my pros and my cons. So I really like Ruth. I think she complimented Marty so well. She was a savage and she just did a lot of stuff for that family. The Bird family, they had problems but were a great team together when it came down to it. The snails. Whenever the snails cut the baby out of the pastor's wife, that was just crazy to see. Darlene killing Dale because he called them a redneck. That was something that they did not like. Old man Buddy was a savage. Even when he died, he still helped him out. When Ruth's dad finally got smoked, he was just one of those guys who was just too extra. So when he died, I was just like, thank you. It was cool seeing Tommy from Power in this show. It was funny that they both was paying a therapist so she can be on their side. I like Agent Maya Miller. She was really trying to help Marty. When Darlene shot Frank Jr.'s pee off, I'm like, yo, this is crazy. This lady was just a savage. It was crazy when Navarro gets Helen killed, when Darlene is having a heart attack in front of Wendy in her driveway, and instead of calling an ambulance, she just sits with her watching her in pain. I mean, eventually she calls her, but that just shows that Darlene was just so much, and Wendy was honestly, before she called, wanting to see her kind of just suffer. Whenever Darlene died, once again, she just did so much throughout the social. When it was time for her to get killed, I'm like, good riddance. And also when Navarro gets killed, he was the reason why basically a lot of the stuff they was going through. My cons, I just did not like Winnie in this show for the most part. She did some good stuff, but she did a lot of horrible stuff. Did not like Darlene at all. She was just too trigger happy. And I didn't like Darlene and Wyatt's relationship. It wasn't age appropriate in my opinion. I didn't like that Russ Langmore fought Agent Petty because he was gay. It was just like, bro, just come out of the closet. I didn't like how Marty was doing Ruth kind of throughout the series for the most part when they did become close. Lying to him. I feel like she was real loyal to him. Jonah became so disobedient in the final season. He was upset because when he got her brother killed, but he was just going off the rails, not really listening. I mean, when Wendy get Ben kill her brother, it was just sad. I mean, he was tripping out, causing the scene, but it was sad that she had to get her own brother killed. When a counselor got killed, it's like, dang, she just wanted to whip. And she got murked. That was just sad. I did not like the private investigator that was hired by Helen's husband. He was just so extra. Eventually, he got killed. When Javi killed Wyatt, that was sad because he really didn't have nothing to do with it. He was just a lost teenage boy. He lost his dad, and he ends up getting killed. I thought that was just sad. Towards the end, it was sad seeing 3 by himself, losing his family. And I think that one of the saddest things was Ruth dying. I think she was one of the biggest protagonists outside of Marty. I don't think the ending was good. Other than that, I think the show was dope.
Okay, guys, I give this show a 4 out of 5. The Ozarks was interesting because the family did not look like a family who would be mixed up with a cartel and would be laundering money. I liked Ruth because she was very smart. The dad, Marty, went through so much stress. Like, he had to do so much lying and cheating and stealing, and he got beat up by so many people. Like, he literally was working directly for the cartel, and they let him know time and time again, if you don't have X amount of money laundered within 3 months or however long they said, they will kill you, your family, and everybody you know.
Facts.
And then, if that wasn't enough, his marriage wasn't working out. His wife was cheating on him. He was kidnapped and tortured by the cartel boss multiple times. The list just goes on, okay? So, poor Marty. It was crazy when Ruth murdered her uncle by the electricity to save her boss, Marty, because she was really loyal to Marty. When Darlene killed the cartel dude, Dale, for calling them rednecks was crazy because they just sat down at a meeting agreeing to build a casino, and they basically agreed that they all would work together. When Marty was scared of his wife Wendy because she started enjoying working for the cartel because they said they were doing such a good job, that was crazy. He wanted to leave town and run from the cartel, and she was like, nah, let's just go deeper in. Like, she was doing too much. Jonah was going crazy. He really studied money laundering and was happy to help the family out by like opening offshore bank accounts. Like, he was going really deep. When Darlene got baby Zeke, even though she killed his mom and cut the baby out of her, that was crazy. Like he he said Darlene and Wyatt's in a relationship that was really cringy. When she shot Frank Jr.'s privates off, and then he agreed to like work with her later, that was just crazy. It was so messed up in season 4 towards the end when Marty has Ruth killed to protect his family. Yeah, she was the one who killed Javi. And she was just riding for Marty majority of this series. And she had just started a new life. Her criminal record was cleared. She had inherited a lot of money and she was building a new home and everything. That was just really sad. Because it's like Ruth, man, she'd been through so much and she rode for him so hard. He had her killed. So overall, I feel like this is a really good series that Netflix did. And I give it a 4 out of 5.
Yeah. Just like always, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment. You guys have a good one.